Hello boys and girls. So, the international break is finally over and we can get back to the real football. There's no bigger game this weekend than Manchester United versus Arsenal. I'm going to be previewing this game and I'm going to try and do it objectively and without being too biased. Later on in the video, you can also find out how you, my wonderful subscribers and haters, can get your hands on £25,000. No catch, no gimmicks, nothing to pay up front, but you could win £25,000. So make sure you stay tuned and you can find out just how you can do that. Now, let's go and talk Man United Arsenal. So, as I said, it's the big one. I am absolutely buzzing for this game. Old rivalries resumed? I think so. It is the Mourinho factor. It has kind of given it that extra spice that it's been lacking over the last few years. I'm old enough to remember the real battles of Old Trafford. Back in the 90s, when we went to Old Trafford and slapped them up on the pitch. Ended up with having 2 points deducted for that and still went on to win the league title. We all remember the Van Nistelrooy incident, Martin Keown, the missed penalty. Invincible season. And we all remember Manchester United ending our 49-game unbeaten run. Or should I say Wayne Rooney falling over in a heap and cheating to end our 49-game unbeaten run. Yeah, that's the one. And obviously after that, Pizzagate. We all know what happened. Sir Alex Ferguson got a pizza slapped in his face by Cesc Fabregas. So, you know, Cesc Fabregas did do something right in his Arsenal career, then that was it. This game is huge. Huge for both teams. I wouldn't like to say who it's bigger for. I think it means as much to both sides as each other. From an Arsenal perspective, getting one over Mourinho and getting one over Manchester United and their supporters would be amazing. In the summer, all we heard was Bailey, Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Ibrahimovic. We're going to win the Premiership. We're going to win the Champions League. No, you're not going to win Champions League because you're not in it, are you? We're going to win the Europa League. We're going to win the FA Cup, the League Cup. We're going to win an Oscar. We're going to win the Eurovision Song Contest. So, now things have not gone according to plan for Manchester United. Their fans can't really take the banter, the abuse, the sarcasm. As an Arsenal fan, we've taken a fair share of abuse over the last 10 to 12 years. And we're rightly dishing it out. I'm dishing it out. Because if you look at reality, and if you look at them now, Arsenal are a better team than Manchester United. Since Sir Alex Ferguson left in the last 3 years, Manchester United have not finished above Arsenal. Manchester United have not won more trophies than Arsenal. Manchester United have adapted themselves to be a top 6 side. They've gone from champions to Europa League. So when we take the piss and when we have a laugh about it, it's justified. And some of you Man United fans should learn to take that one on the chin, because you're quick enough to dish it out, but you hate it when it comes back and bites you in the bum, don't it? Shame that. So, yes, I will take the piss out of your £100 million dab in Diaby. And yes, I will take the piss out of your Swedish Peter Crouch. Because it's funny. Now, I know it could come back and bite me in the arse this Saturday. But I'm a big enough man to take that. And you know what? You could beat us twice this season, and I will bet every single one of you that we will still finish above you. Now, I've got that one off my chest. Let's talk to the actual game at hand. The season so far, the players. I'll start with Manchester United. They started the season well. Got off to a winning start. Gave all those Manchester United fans that extra hype, that extra belief that yes, they were going to be the big team this season. And then it all come crashing down. Injuries, problems, Mourinho, defeats. It all come and hit them very hard all at once. And we've started to see the cracks. And we've started to see the same problems that Louis van Gaal faced, that David Moyes faced. Those two managers I just mentioned have actually got a better points ratio at this time of the season than Mourinho. Now, David Moyes had aeroplanes flown over Old Trafford, I believe it was, or with Moyes out and whatnot. Louis van Gaal got hounded out of Old Trafford. But yet, Jose Mourinho is immune to this. And Man United fans are still giving him the chance because they believe he's the special one. Time will tell. But right now, Manchester United are not a team that are feared. Manchester United are not a team that teams come against and go, oh no, we've lost this one already. Teams are actually playing Manchester United and saying, yeah, we've got a good chance here. Big chance of 3 points in the bag. Even at Old Trafford. Teams are thinking that. Nobody's scared of them anymore. Now, I know Arsenal's record against Manchester United is awful. I know that Arsenal's record against Jose Mourinho is awful. But listen, things change and ducks are broken. Hoodoos are broken. This season alone, Arsenal have already exercised a few demons. We normally struggle at home to Swansea. We beat them. We normally struggle against Chelsea. We beat them. So, yes, it's not Manchester United away, but these are games that we've struggled in the past. And they are hoodoos that we have dismissed. So, it would be lovely if we could go and do the same to Manchester United. I want to win. I want to win big time. I want to slap this victory straight in Mourinho's face. I want to slap this victory in every single Manchester United fan's faces. All the cocky ones. All the ones that seem to mention Arsenal constantly. Now remember, all of you that sit there and say, Arsenal fans do nothing but talk about Manchester United, blah, 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 blah. There's a reason for that. Because for the last 10, 11, 12 years, all you Man United fans have done is talk about Arsenal. So we're just having a piece of our pie. Suck it in and take it. In terms of Manchester United squad, they have a lot of injuries. People have spoke this last week about our injuries. Hector Bellerin, Alexis Sanchez, Santi Cazorla. But Manchester United have problems as well. No Chris Smalling. No Bailey. That's their central defensive partnership. I believe that they may well be missing Valencia as well. And Valencia at right back has actually been one of Manchester United's best players this season. So that's a big miss as well. Rooney is supposedly injured. Now, I know some of you may laugh when I say Rooney and think, well, you would want him to play. Well, all I'll say is that Wayne Rooney seems to step up whenever he plays Arsenal. So if Wayne Rooney's not playing, I will be happy because he always seems to do something against us. Ibrahimovic is suspended. I'm actually disappointed about that one because I felt we could deal with him a lot more comfortably than what Man United may put in place of him, which will be Rashford or Martial. Now, we already know what Rashford done to us last year, so that is a slight concern. The only benefits are that we now have Koscielny and Mustafi. So they're doing well so far, and that fills me with hope. That really does fill me with hope. So yeah, like I said, Man United have got a lot of injuries, but form goes out the window this week massively. The Mourinho factor, the Arsene Wenger factor, the Manchester United versus Arsenal factor. It's all there. It promises to be massive. It promises to be just... I'm buzzing for it. I really, really am. And I know for a fact that Man United are going to be up for this game. Big time. Their fans are going to be up for it. Big time. If they beat us, they won't stop talking about it for the rest of the year. Going into next year until we play each other again. How the mighty have fallen. In terms of Arsenal, it's not looking too bad on the injury front. Our strength in depth is kind of telling at the moment. I believe that Santi Cazorla's not ready still. And then there's Hector Bellerin. Now, there's been no official confirmation of Hector Bellerin and no official word as to how long he is out or even if he is out. But we're led to believe that he's injured and he will be missing. So it will be a big loss. But that's pretty much it. Alexis Sanchez, will he be risked? I don't know. He played for Chile last night with one leg, scored 2 goals and played 85 minutes. The guy's a machine. Will Wenger risk him against Manchester United? Given the magnitude, I think he will. I really do. If Alexis can play 85 minutes for Chile with no issues whatsoever and score 2 great goals, I think he's ready. He arrives back in London today, so he's got a good couple of days where he can rest, have a little training session Friday morning before they all leave for Manchester, and stay in the hotel Friday night. So I think Alexis Sanchez will be there. So apart from Bellerin and Cazorla, we've got a fully fit squad. Like I said, Mustafi, Koscielny at centre-back, Cech in goal, Monreal left-back. Looks like Coquelin and Xhaka in the centre. It's just what he would do with that left-hand side. I know that Iwobi's kind of gone off the boil the last couple of games. So will he change things round a bit? He might even put Sanchez there and bring Giroud in up front. Who knows? He may put Aaron Ramsey on the wing. These are all things that we may not agree with, but as an Arsenal fan, it's nice to see, and it's nice to have that selection headache. And it's down to Arsene Wenger to earn that £8 million he gets per year to pick the right team to go out and do the job. Now, if we go out there and put 110% in, I believe that we will have enough to do Man United over and get the victory. What I do not want to see is the kind of performance we put in when we went to Old Trafford last year, where we're nervous, where we're scared, where we get overrun by the occasion. I don't want to see that. So far this season, I've seen the opposite to that. I haven't seen amazing performances week in, week out, and I've seen some lucky victories and scrapes where we've nicked 90-minute goals and whatnot. And it's a nice habit to have. You can win beautifully like we did against Chelsea, or you can win scrappy against teams like Burnley. The end result is the same, 3 points, and that's what I care about right now. Get the 3 points Saturday, Arsenal, and I, for one, will be a very, very, very happy man. Now, I'm giving you, my wonderful subscribers, the opportunity to win £25,000 for free. I've teamed up with BetVictor, and they are giving you the opportunity to win 25 grand. All you have to do is pick the first goal scorer and what minute he will score in the Middlesbrough versus Chelsea game on Sunday afternoon. It's very, very simple. Pick the first goal scorer and what minute he will score. If you do, you win £25,000. There's no catch, there's no gimmick. It is completely free. And for you, some of you that may think, is it possible? Could I really win it? Well, last week someone did. So, could be a good little Christmas present. And listen, like I said, it's free. So what do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. I will put the link up in the description. You literally click that link, put in your answers, put in your name and address. Job done. No payments, no card details, no fees, just a chance to win £25,000. Simple. Let me know how you get on. Here is my selection. Diego Costa, 19th minute. I never wanted that man to score so much in my life. So, there we have it. Very simple. My Manchester United versus Arsenal preview. It is massive. Old rivalries resumed. Bring it on. I'm ready. You better be ready, Arsenal. Do not let me down.